Hello there, happy Thursday. I will be starting my new job on Monday. So tomorrow, which is Friday, new hires are all going to get together and grab a drink to sort of informally meet each other before the big, bad, scary day. This means that I have to make friends. Okay, not to toot my own horn, but making friends is actually something that I am pretty good at. Like a low-key expert. I've been doing it for 22 years now, so And so when I go to meet new people and I want them to think that I'm nice and cool and friendly and not, a mean, cold-hearted bitch, I've kind of developed a checklist, a game plan, a strategy, a way to make me seem very relatable and easy to talk to, and I love getting to know people all the time, which sometimes I do, and mostly I don't. But you don't know until you try. So here are things that I do to make other people like me. When you first meet someone, make a lot of eye contact. Otherwise, you'll look like you're bored or really weird or got shiftiness going on. Ooh, where my eyes going? You don't know. You gotta smile. I don't care if you're not happy. It's hard to make friends if you refuse to smile and look friendly and opening and inviting. You gotta laugh at their jokes and their stories. Even if you're not oh, that's the funniest thing in the world. Even if you're just kind of no, that was pretty funny. You have to laugh. You have to make that laugh count. Laugh like it was the funniest thing you've ever heard. This is a form of flattery. Everyone wants to feel funny and appreciated and loved, because putting yourself out there to make jokes and stuff can be nerve-wracking and intimidating to some people. So show your appreciation for their good sense of humor or okay sense of humor by laughing. They will like you so much more if you just laugh at the things that they say when you are supposed to. Ask questions and not the boring standardized test questions. Kind of dig deep and go after little details and ask how they feel about things. That builds a sort of empathy, sympathy bond, very key to a good relationship. Definitely key to a good friendship. And just act excited in general about things that they're telling you. Seem interested and engaged and excited. And another thing you can do is try to mirror them in some way, either their attitude or their energy level or even their humor style. Those are all good things that people appreciate in a potentially awkward first meeting situation. For bonus points, you can rip a page out of your psychology book, come up with a compliment, and use their name at least once in the conversation, because apparently us humans like that sort of thing. Above all else, this is my number one rule whenever I'm first meeting someone or starting to get to know somebody: don't talk too much. If you can, try to get them to carry most of the conversation with encouraging body language, head nodding, and asking a lot of detailed questions about what's going on. Once they finish telling a little anecdote or a thing about themselves, don't jump on the end of every sentence and be oh yeah, and then launch into your own story, because that kind of makes it seem like you're not actually listening. That's not good. By not talking too much about yourself, it seems like you are being genuine and interested in what the other person is telling you about them. And it's just a really quick and convenient way to see, oh, do our interests line up? Are our personalities similar? If you kind of let them have free reign, they could tell you anything. Now you might be wondering, okay, but if I'm not talking, how are they getting to know me? This is where I play my most fun game. It's a little experiment. I like to see just how long someone will talk about themselves if they are encouraged and prompted to do so before asking a question about me. So if I'm not jumping in and answering the same questions and volunteering information about myself, I want to see how long it takes for them to sort of reach out and pull me into the conversation. This tells me a lot about a person, as well as how many questions they ask and how hard they try to make it a balanced conversation. I tend to stay away from people who don't really bother to ask me about myself past the most basic script. I don't know, I feel like it's a good way to give a positive impression, and then I can sort of go through my mental list and cross off the people that I don't think I'll be interested in getting to know any further. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. It'll probably be really exhausting, but at least there will be alcohol. Cheers to that.